No preamble. We got maybe 10 minutes to talk about Golden Demon Day 1.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, everything is good. We came luckily at Thursday, which meant we got to get settled in, get some food and a fairly nice sleep, and then we were ready for Friday. So yeah, no stress of travels on the day. Really nice. I wish we came a bit earlier because of parking is not great, but
If you don't arrive first thing in the morning, you'll be parking miles away from the venue and getting
literally,
charged.
yeah, literally. We were lucky. We just drove further into town, and found somewhere.
Yeah. So you found your way. You got to.
We got to it, and then we took the I guess north entrance instead of the fast one because.
So the one on the instructions.
Instead of the one, yeah, they even instruct you to go the other way around, and we didn't. So it's very much on us. So we had to go through all the halls because we also didn't download a map before. Well, so we spent 20 minutes in there, and we were like, well, it can only be the last corner, really. And then we got the app, and lo and behold, it was the last corner.
You're a problem delegate. That's what in the events industry, we have you down as a problem delegate.
Yeah.
Because then you got in the queue.
Yeah, so we got there, and then the queue was slow, really slow. I think actually their management and getting entries signed in was pretty good.
Yeah.
If you had done all the things from home, pre-registering, it was really smooth.
Yeah, take your name,
yeah,
write
yeah.
a few things down, take your models off you,
Yes.
and then in they go.
Yeah, so that was actually pretty smooth and quite easy. I've never done anything the like before, so I didn't even know what was supposed to happen. But that was smooth. I think the most hold up was people taking out entries and having to unscrew or unblue tag or whatever. So
I mean, I feel really bad for the people behind Primaris.
Yeah, because you had so many. Yeah, I mean, I think I waited more than an hour in queue, and it wasn't really clear if the queue was for looking at cabinets or going into registration, which was.
And the answer is it's for both for some reason.
Yeah, and it kind of was for both, and at some point people kind of talked and was like, can we maybe the ones looking and the ones, so it's not a big deal, and we got it through. It's not like there were no time crunch or anything, and it's people everyone well behaved and stuff like that. So things got in. And it's a huge relief.
Yes.
Yeah, you felt the same.
There's a weight off your shoulder when it goes in, because it's just like you've tried so far to be like, well, I've just got to get it to the venue. I've just got to get it, and then you leave it to them, and you can't damage it anymore.
No.
You can't lose it anymore.
No.
You can't bash the case and something comes loose. So that's it. It's fine.
No, and you can't even have the doubts of, maybe I should have something. Maybe I should, I'll submit it tomorrow. I need to fix something or whatever. You can't do anything. It's there, and you have done your thing.
Now it's the gods to decide.
Yeah. Well, or the judges.
No, it's the god. They're talking to God.
Them too. Wow.
So have you? I mean, we've both walked around the cabinets. There's still entries coming in.
Yeah.
I will say in the queue, running into the Liams, Phoenix, Liam H, and Aaron, and lovely people, great chats. Just they were the first people that was like, I'm feeling this excitement, I'm feeling this joy.
Yeah, definitely.
And all of them have incredible entries.
Yes.
So on that note, like what have you seen? What's really clear?
I will say, so first, I will say yesterday was less of looking at cabinets for me and more meeting people. So today we go and really look at cabinets, I think, because they will be mostly filled with the entries that are supposed to be there. But we did look for entries even yesterday, and I will say that the level seems pretty high, in the sense that the floor is not far down. Every entry is kind of like a serious entry, if you can say it like that. You can see that the entries all have real effort put into them. So there are a lot of entries, at least in my view, in kind of like a mid space. I would have thought at the end of yesterday they were more full. I don't think we have that many entries actually. But
I mean, Taro and Liam H said it feels a bit more bare than Adepticon.
Yeah. And
interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's I guess it's the effect of moving it the first year. Maybe it would be better if they had it 2-3 years in a row there, and people are kind of, well, that's where we go. But also it kind of, well, somewhat could be expected, because lots of people, especially UK people, already split their attention to the UK scene. So those people already kind of, I mean, you can travel so much, right?
True.
So unless it's your full-time job, you can go to only so many. So not going to the German one because you then go to Fen, for example, would be natural. So I think that might be some of what we're seeing. And also there is a deterrent for some people in the sense that it is tagged to Spiel.
Yes.
So
it's a big event.
We walk through the halls, as I said, and it is massive. So big, even much bigger than I thought. It's almost like it's one of the biggest Northern European
Weird
festivals.
how that works,
well, I mean,
if you're into board games, you've probably never even heard of a Golden Demon, and you're like, what the hell is that?
No, and so it's massive, which is, well, for me it's okay. I just go and look at the things I want to look at, and the ones I don't. But it's lots of people, and it's even just it's noisy just being there. So yeah, some people might be deterred just by that, right? Yeah. Which is fair enough. So I thought it would have been more entries, but
I mean, there could be thousands in overnight. I maybe doubt it, but
yeah, and it's still until noon today.
Today we could have a load of late entries. I know a few people that are either arriving late because of travel or just a case of couldn't get a Friday off. And I mean, I don't like the stress of having to get in before 12.
No.
I hope they have a rule where if you're in the queue at 12.
I hope so, because I would expect the queue today to move fast, very fast. But even then, I really don't hope it's like a hard rule in the sense that, well, you just missed it.
So you're now getting connected to the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm meeting people, talking to people. I think it's such a silly thing to say, but I still, in my mind's eye, I put like the Slayer Swordwind is on this weird pedestal, and you go up to Font and chat to him. And he's this lovely, normal guy who's just really excited and just sharing his passion with people. The community is a really good community.
Exactly.
And some of the talent on display now. I mean, I think it's a very good intro to Golden Demon for me. Certainly, you wait in the queue. I turn to the left. And what's there but Handarian's piece, which is perfectly painted.
Yeah, it's just an amazing piece, and you just, okay, well, it's...
This is welcome. No one's
here.
Pulling any punches now.
No. Everyone brought their best, right? And yeah, but as you said, I really like that even though it is competition, everyone is competing against each other. Everyone is nice.
Yep.
Everyone is wanting to talk and wanting to connect, and no one is like, but I'm too good for whatever. It's just everyone is mixed together, and you can ask whoever, whatever, basically. I mean, there are no real reservations, and even people just going by and like, oh, I saw this one or whatever. Even if it's not long conversation, even though I would say most of those, oh, I saw that, turns into a long conversation if you want it to. You would be kind of like trying to cut something short to avoid it, because people really want to reach out. Yeah.
So,
Even in the middle, I mean, obviously we have previous Golds and Slayer Swords, but we have a huge mid-level, it feels like.
yeah.
Yeah, so many people who are kind of breaching or at least knocking on the door.
Well, that to me feels like a changing of the guard. I think it's going to take
Yeah.
a few years to happen, but there definitely seems to be some up and comers now
Yeah.
that are just bringing heat.
Yeah, it looks it.
And that excites me, but also
Yeah.
I that kind of like old school versus new school mentality is really fun to see
Yeah.
play out in miniatures of all things, and
Yeah.
trying to understand like what that means to the culture and what
Yeah.
painting means is
Yeah.
it's cool. So objective for today is really walk the cabinets.
Yeah.
You'll walk it with a critical eye.
Yeah.
I'll walk it with a camera.
Yeah.
And because everything, I'm just like, this is amazing. And I
Yeah,
guess the
yeah,
next
yeah.
piece, I'm like, this is amazing. This
Yeah.
is brilliant. There's a lot. One of the things I will say is there seems to be a real step up in creativity in
Yes.
terms of it is not just about painting the mini.
No.
It's about the ideas that go behind that.
Yeah, and it looks like I was really surprised that Dual Diorama was as stacked as it is.
It's
Really busy. So many amazing pieces there, and dude, some of those, I mean, hundreds of hours. They are massive and they are not lacking. I'm really surprised by that actually. So it's it looks like creativity is really up there, right? It's not just there's entries still that look like from before where you present something with a more simple approach, but definitely more of those. Well, I guess more flashy or more showing pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Cool. So, right, it's 10 minutes thoughts.
Yeah.
We've got to go to Essen now.
Yeah.
See how the rest of the day goes.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll speak soon.